question of the day, Harley, can you please do super simple macro formula to get you ripped? Super simple macro formula to get you ripped. So macronutrients. I've just gotten out of bed. I'm going to do another video. Super simple macro. Easy, guys. It's either 80-10-10 or 95-5. 80% carbs, 10% protein, 10% fat. 90% carbs, 5% protein, 5% fat in terms of calories, okay? So an example would be a banana is about 95-5. Most fruit is about 95-5. An avocado would be 80-10-10, 80% fat, 10% protein, 10% carbs. So you want to have 80-10-10, 95-5 with carbohydrates being the 80 or the 90. That is the best macros for getting lean. Like, you look at all my videos, I'm always lean. You know, all us fucking long-term fruit fuckers and hippies are fucking lean. Okay, we're all trim. All trim. So if your goal is to get cut and stay cut, then I'd recommend 80-10-10 or 95-5. People are like, Harley, that's, you know, I watch Twin Muscle Workout or, you know, Physiques of Greatness, Chris Jones and Matt Ogus and Tiger Fitness, and those guys are sort of, you know, a little bit cut sometimes, but they're not eating 80-10-10 or 95-5. How does that work, Harley? Well, these guys, they're always trying to get leaner, but they're never lean. You know, they're always like, I'm not lean yet, like next video I'll be able to say, because they're not eating healthy. They're eating shit. So they have to eat intermittent fast or starve it off, aka cutting. Bulking and cutting, bulking is binging and cutting is starving. So we call it bulking and cutting. But it's like bulking because I've just starved myself to get cut because I ate so much shit, because I was so hungry because I was cutting because I'm eating shit. And it's just that vicious cycle, constantly bulking or cutting. You know what I mean? If you're a guy, you're bulking or you're cutting. If you're a girl, you're fat or you're hot. It's so, like, sexist, isn't it? So anyway, so what we want to do is eat clean. Macros to be lean for the rest of your life, 80-10-10 or 95-5. That's the most helpful as well. You got to remember, guys, it's one thing to be a legend of aesthetics, but you don't want to be like Ziz, who was the legend of aesthetics, who started the whole thing on the internet, but unfortunately Ziz is dead. I remember talking to Ziz in Sydney in, I think, 2007, and saying, Ziz, man, it ain't worth what you're doing. You know, all the juice and that, it ain't worth it. And he's like, yeah, whatever, man. You know, he didn't even hear what I said. So you got a lot of these guys that are on the juice and stuff, but you don't need to do that, man. If you eat clean, you don't need to juice up. You just need to train consistently and train over time. Everyone wants these results in 6 weeks or whatever, man. It takes longer than that. All these guys on the internet, even the juicers, man, they've been training a while. It takes a long time to build a mass. Okay, so don't just think, oh, I'm doing it for 6 weeks or 6 months doesn't work. It takes time, man. A lot of guys out there are too scared to train hard and long, consistent over the months and years. Anyone can do a hard session in the gym, but to really do it hard for fucking years and years, that takes dedication. It takes more than a pre-workout fucking stimulants and shit like that. So that's why we see a lot of guys do it for 3 or 4 years, get some gains, you know, some lean gains, but then they just drop off because their adrenal system is just like, I can't do it anymore. You know, there's only so much juice and stuff you can handle before your body goes. You know, so always want to go natural, clean, 80-10-10, 95-5. Low sodium as well. Eating all that salt, that's just going to bloat you out, man. It's going to give you fluid retention. It's going to make you look like you got fat retention. But you haven't got fat retention, just fluid retention. So keep your sodium intake under 1,000 milligrams a day. You know, but again, a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to eat the shit, and that's fine. Eat the shit, and then have to do the drugs and the diuretics, and only be lean for a week of the year, and then post some videos on the net or whatever and go, I'm lean, I'm a legend of aesthetics, but then you look at their videos and their faces blown out from all the fat and salt, and their guts, their six-packs are gone. So, again, it doesn't make anyone a bad person. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm just saying this is what works, and that's what doesn't work. Okay? So, when you watch people's videos, like transformation videos, like it should be today. You know, if you've been doing fitness for a while, it should be today that you've gotten good results. It shouldn't be like, oh, I was lean 6 months ago. If you look at my videos now, I'm fat and bloated, but I'll be lean again in another 6 months. That's like, that's not right. If you're lean 6 months ago, it should be lean now. Okay? If you're 300 pounds 6 months ago, then of course you're not going to be 150 pounds today. Does that make sense? So nothing personal against anyone, not hating, just saying, just sharing my comments and criticisms. And also remember that, yeah, your body weight's going to fluctuate 10-15% over the year. That's natural. That's natural. You know, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, that's natural, okay? Depending on your fitness level. Like, in January, I'm going to be a lot lighter than I am now, a lot leaner, because I've done that training block in January. But if you look at all my videos all year long, I'm always lean. Regardless of how much training I'm doing. I might be fitter, a little bit fitter, you know, but because I'm eating clean all year long, that's why I'm always lean. That's people say, Durianrider, what's your secret to your low body fat and leanness cuts all year long? I'll tell you what, the secret is, man, is consistent diet, consistent calories, consistent early nights. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's not crazy training. It's crazy fucking diet. Healthy, sufficient calories every meal. I never, ever restrict my calories. I eat as much carbohydrates as I want every single meal. We have a saying, eat till you vomit, and then eat what you've just vomited. So basically that's what it's about. Eat until you're about to vomit, and if you vomit, eat that up as well. But seriously, man, carbs for the win, and fruit is the best fucking cutting food around. Look at the long-term fucking fruit eaters, man. I'll give you fucking $50,000 if you can find me a fat one. Look at them, okay? I can find you a fat meat eater. I can find you a fat cheese eater, you know, but I can't find you a fat fruitarian long term, man. I can't even find you a fat rice vegan long term. Okay? The fat you eat's the fat you wear. Done. So thanks for watching. Post your comments down below. Don't forget to dislike this video, share, unsubscribe, whatever. Thanks for watching. Carb the fuck up. See you soon.